There's something different about Moscow's legendary metro these days. Women are back driving city trains for the first time in more than a generation.
There was an advertisement in our local paper for metro workers that they were fielding women candidates for drivers. I was one of the first to call and sign up.
Train conductors are just one of more than 350 jobs now available to Russian women, after the government rescinded a late Soviet-era rule protecting women from professions deemed dangerous to fertility. The change marks a victory for women's rights advocates who spent the past decade fighting the law in court and who can now openly pursue careers in their chosen field wherever it may take them.
I found out that I still can't work when I already had a license. Sure, I was very angry. I even didn't think that the government could allow to study and not allow to work. Ridiculous.
It wasn't always this way. The Soviet Union brought gains in women's rights far exceeding those in the capitalist West, recruiting women to the communist cause with promises of equal rights, education, and access to the workforce. It's a policy that played an important role in the country's defense production during the darkest days of World War II, even though feminist rights activists say the expectation became for women to hold both careers and raise families.
The main slogan of USSR was that men and women are equal in terms of workforce. But it's not true. Always, it was our reality in USSR and in Russia, females always have double duties.
Today, the fight for equal rights is far from over. Women earn 30% less on average than men in Russia, among the highest wage differentials in industrialized nations. Russia's also faced intense criticism for decriminalizing forms of domestic violence, part of a government effort to preserve traditional Russian households no matter the danger to women's lives, say critics. Meanwhile, polls and life experience show changing gender attitudes is sometimes harder than changing laws.
Sometimes an old truckers who are 50, 60 years old, they say they don't agree. Okay, you don't agree. It's your right. Bye.
In fact, nearly 100 jobs, including those in underground mining and construction, remain off limits to women even now. It's a restriction that women who fought and won for the right to join the workforce say is next in their sights.
I think all professions should be opened up because women have the right to decide for themselves which profession is for them and which is not.
But for now, the addition of hundreds of new professions for women is a victory years in the making, and in some ways, a progressive promise from the early communist era, finally catching up with the times. Charles Maynes for VOA News, Moscow.